Okay, so let's start with today's session. Basically, this is ASET planning session come orientation session for our August 2025 ASET. So you must be aware that the notification has just been out for ASET and we were expecting ASET to be cancelled, but II came up with this notification just 2 3 days before only, and now it's clear that ASET will be there on 30th August. We are not sure about now when the next ASET will be. So in case you want to give it from II, you want basically to give exams from II, so you should be planning your attempt for August 2025. Don't leave it for November or December that I will be giving it next time when it will be there. So it's still unknown that when the next ASET will be there. So if you are sure that you want to plan your exams from II, do give your attempt for August. And many students just ask this question that is it manageable in the given time frame? Yes, it is completely manageable given that you have basically 1 month time for your preparation. You can easily manage ASET and we have prepared a schedule also for same. So I will be sharing that schedule with you and will be telling you basically that how you can manage ASET in this 1 month time frame. So that schedule following is very important, and till the time I am speaking, just listen to what we are conversating, and post that I will give you time to put your doubts. So if you can see, this is your announcement. Now, every student has this question that basically how is ASET conducted. So one thing to note is that ASET is home based online exam. So home based, that means you don't have to go to the center and you don't have to type your answer. It will be online exam, and the registration basically has commenced from the 23rd July, and you have time till 21st August to fill your exam. So date of exam is 30th August and date of result is within 10 days time, that is 10 September. Now it is not free. You have to pay 500 fees for registering ASET. Now some of the students ask us that what's the eligibility criteria for giving ASET. So if you are appearing for 12 plus 2 and you are awaiting results, again you are eligible to give ACT. If you have passed 12th, you are eligible for ACT, and any candidate studying higher courses is also eligible for ACET. Now, for all the details with respect to how to filling is given in the following section. So just make sure that you are logging on to ASET with your login ID and password and filling in the form with the required essentials. And in case of any doubts, you can just contact II. Try first to call them, and in case you feel that they're not picking up the call, you can mail for the same. So basically, first thing to notice that ASET is home-based online exam conducted on 30th August. And now we will be discussing basically that what will be, basically what all requirements are there for ASET, what we will be tested upon. So let me share with you another section that what all things are expected from you. Now, pay attention to each and everything that we are discussing so that you are aware of the content of exam, you're aware of the syllabus of exam as well. So this is your exam structure. So just go through this very carefully. That ASET is a 3-hour, 100 marks paper and with 70 multiple choice questions. And how are the multiple choice questions distributed? You will have 45 questions of 1 mark. You will have 20 questions of 2 marks, 5 questions of 3 marks. And how is the allocation of marks under different heads? We have 30 marks for mathematics, 30 marks for statistics, 15 marks for DI, 15 marks for English, and 10 marks for logical reasoning. And there is a single slot in case it is conducted in that particular slot only. And straightforward passing criteria is that you need to have 50% score, that is out of 100. You need to score 50 in order to pass ACET, and it is conducted in a single day basically with one slot, and there is no negative marking. Now since there is no negative marking, that means we expect from you that you should be ready to answer. You should be basically answering each and every question that is there on your question paper. You will have 45 questions of 1 mark, 20 questions of 2 marks, so 65 plus 5. So that means you should be answering all the 70 questions because there is no negative marking. Now, this is the structure of exam. In case any of you is unaware with respect to the structure, so this is the structure of exam. Now coming to syllabus, that what will be tested upon, just see the syllabus very carefully. Now, for mathematics, you will be tested on notation, standard functions, numerical methods, algebra, differentiation, integration, vectors, matrices. This is the section that they target for mathematics. For statistics, basically, they target on permutation, combination, different types of data, different measures of location, calculation of probabilities, basic probability, advanced probability, going for the random variables, discrete random variables, continuous random variables, different distributions, correlation, regression. Then in English, you can be tested on reasoning, you can be tested on vocabulary, you can be tested on grammar, you can be tested on sentence correction, anonyms, antonyms, you can be tested on analogies, you can be tested on fill in the blanks, comprehension can be there. So this is for English. For reasoning, we have tables, we have column graphs, bar graphs, line charts, pie charts, Venn diagrams, sorry, for DI. And for listening, we can have questions related to calendars, questions related to clocks, questions of Venn diagrams, questions related to blood relations, sequence, sitting arrangement. So all this is your syllabus for ACET. Now, how we will be proceeding is basically that we have created different videos for each section. Now, what is expected from you is that let me show you the schedule first, and based on that, we will be discussing that how you have to proceed. So this is very important, like for all those who are not live right now, but just want to plan their ACT and are still confused that how I would be managing in this 1 month time frame. This the schedule that we will be discussing right now is basically your 1 month planner only. So pay attention to each of the dates that we will be discussing. So see, you will have access to this schedule on your portal, and in case you have yet not logged into the portal, you can access it here. So see, we have announcement of ACET on 22nd, and now today we have an orientation come planning session where we will be discussing that how you have to proceed. Now, basically from tomorrow onwards, you need to start with your video lectures. So by 28th July, we expect everyone to wrap up all the DI lectures. So you have to proceed in this sequence only. Some of the students ask basically that how we have to proceed. So this is the sequence that you have to follow, that if you feel you have time today, just start with your DI lectures and try to wrap up each and every lecture of DI by 28th. And in DI, we have covered different style of questions based on the syllabus that has been there on the website. So you don't have to worry about okay, what is getting solved, or do we have to do any other questions apart from this, or do we have to refer any other book. Whenever there's a need to refer, we will let you know. So as of now, for the DI section, you just need to wrap up that section. Then by 30th July, we expect you to wrap up your English lectures, all the content of English, different syllabus that is mentioned on the for the English section. We have tried to cover via different videos. So just make sure that you're watching each and every video, not skipping on the videos. And you don't have to wait for your DI lectures to be over. Basically, whenever you feel that you have more time, start your English lectures along with your DI lectures only. Then see, we have 2nd August time for LR completion, 5th August time for maths. We have given you a longer time for maths and stats completion because obviously from the last few attempts, we have seen that the maths and stats have come really difficult. So we want you to spend considerable time on your maths and stats questions. Then we have our assignments and tests also. So simultaneously, along with your videos, we will start with our assignments and tests as well. So you can see that by 7th August is your deadline for DI assignment completion, and solutions will be uploaded on 7th August. That means by 7th August, everything of DI should be done with. Similarly, by 8th August, you should be done with your English assignment. Then you have your UT of DI on 9th August. So you will be given on, we will be providing you with the timings, and you have to submit your test as per the exam style conditions, and you will be getting feedback on your test. You have your UT of English on 10th August. Now by 13th August, you have time to wrap up your stats section. On 14th August, basically, is your deadline for LR assignment. 15th August is a deadline for maths assignment. You have your test of LR on 16th August, test of maths on 17th August, test of stats on 19th August. Then we have different mock assignments. Now, when we are saying we have this particular test, that means we have the test of that particular topic. But in mock assignments, we have the entire topics being discussed together. So you have basically three mock assignments that are on 21st August due. Then we have three different mocks due on 23rd, typical 3 hours mock due on 23rd, 24th, 25th. Then from 26th to 30th will be your revision week. So any doubts before I proceed further, just go through the schedule and let me know in case you have any doubts. Any doubts in terms of understanding of dates? And I hope this clears your confusion with respect to how you have to proceed for this entire 1 month. Just make sure that you are proceeding as per the deadlines that we are providing to you. The schedule following is extremely important. Team will be testing you on the schedule only. Like we have the team will be doing video tracking also. So in case your videos are not completed, say we have this 28 July deadline for DI videos completion. So they will do the observation on 29 July. And if by 29 July you're not completing the videos, so you will be accordingly getting the notification for same. If you're not submitting your assignments, team will be pointing out that. If you're not completing your test also, team will be pointing you on that. So each and everything is getting observed from the team and you will be accordingly getting notifications. So it's very important to adhere to the schedule. So Rishita says, what will be the timing of test? See, whenever test is scheduled, like the test is scheduled on 9. So you don't have to worry about the timings. 1 week before, you will be getting the details of the test, that how you have to appear, plus the timings for the test as well. So we will be conducting test via online proctoring method. So you will be getting the details for that as well, plus the timings also. You do not have to worry about that. Team will tell you the timings on their own. So assignments are already uploaded on the portal, Ankit. You just need to access the assignment. Solutions will be uploaded as per their deadline dates. So assignments we already upload, so that whenever a student basically completes a particular section, like if you feel you have completed your DI section, so you don't have to wait for 7th August to complete your assignment. 7th August is a deadline date. You feel you're ready. If you have completed all the lectures, you have time, move forward to its assignment and then move to the next section. So in this manner, if you are proceeding, then we expect that obviously when you are watching your content lectures, so your understanding part is going on. And when you are watching different past papers lectures, so you are getting prepared for the different questions. And in the meanwhile, we will be having some sessions where we will be taking the recent question papers discussion as well. So you are ready for the recent style of questions also. And then it's very very important that we are giving the test, and that is why we are making sure that we are keeping the test on weekends, so that maximum of you can participate, and there is no relaxation with respect to the timings or with respect to the test exam style conditions. We have to make sure that we are giving the test as per the dates or that we are provided to you in advance only. Timings will be communicated to you 1 week before. And if you're not submitting the test via online proctoring method, and if you just randomly submit your test, say the test is there on 9th August and you come up on 15th August, so we don't expect that from you, because we want you to wrap up your target as per the deadlines that we are sharing with you. So it's up to you that how you have to manage, but you should be sticking very clearly with respect to the deadlines. Okay, guys. So is this clear with respect to how to proceed? Is the exam structure clear to all? So the question is that, is the exam structure clear to all, and your syllabus clear to everyone? And with respect to that, how we will be proceeding? Any doubts with respect to that? because this is your planning session for the entire 1 month. Now we will be providing you every week. Basically, you will be getting notifications from our side, and it's very important that you are sticking to the notifications. And for all those who have yet not saved our numbers, guys, do make sure that you are saving all the institute's numbers, because we will be broadcasting the information, and in case you are not saving the numbers, you will be missing on that notification. Now, this is a very good question that Rishita has asked, that should we only focus on ACT as of now and not on the main exams? See, you are aware now that the main exams will be in November, and the date sheet is also out for the main exams. Now there are many students who have already started their preparation of main exams, and that's the best approach that we advise at this point, because ACT is easily manageable in 1 month time frame. Now you have now offer all those students who are completely free, say they can devote 5-6 hours to studies on a daily basis. So ACT does not require 5-6 hours of study. Even if you give 2 to 3 hours on a daily basis to ACT for the entire 1 month, you can easily manage ACT. Now, what you have to do is that if you have time and if you don't want to wait till 10th September, we don't recommend you to wait till 10th September to decide on your preparation. If you have already this thing in your mind that yes, I have to do actuarial and I have to enter actuarial via II, to just make sure that basically you are ready to handle the main exams preparation, and start with your main exams preparation, say from today itself. If you are feeling that I am doing ACT, I will wait till September 10 September and then I will start with my preparation. So it's like you are wasting most of your time, because you have to feel that others are already preparing for 2 to 3 exams. So along with ACT, I would always recommend that start with your CS1, CM1, CB2 preparation. And by the time you are giving ACT, main focus on ACT, but at the same time, you're not wasting your time and you're focusing on CS1, CM1 preparation as well. So that after 10 September, at least 30 to 35% of your course would be over. And after that time, you can devote 100% to the main subjects, so that your main aim of clearing the exams till November is there. Because if you start in September for your November exams, that would be slightly difficult, and then at that time you cannot handle multiple subjects. You will be left with no other option but to start with the easiest exam only. So if you have time, if you feel you can devote 6 to 7 hours to study, 2 to 3 hours give to ACET, and try to give remaining 2 hours to other subjects, so that by November you can give 2 to 3 multiple subjects and you can land up to a good number of exams, especially all those who are giving ACT for job shift. This is very important. Or for all those who are in their second to third year of graduation. And if you are planning ACT for jobs, again, main exams preparation is something very important, because other are November attempt miss karte ho. So next cycle that will be due for exams will be in May 2026. So that will be a bit late. And for all those who are in 12th and giving ACT, or just given 12th and giving ACT, ठीक है, तब तो डेफिनेटली आपको मल्टीपल सब्जेक्ट्स पिक करने चाहिए, ताकि जैसे जैसे प्रिपरेशन होगी, सी प्रिपरेशन करना स्टार्ट करना है हमने, हम फेल करेंगे एग्जाम या नहीं करेंगे, दैट विल डिपेंड ऑन आवर लेवल ऑफ प्रिपरेशन। हमें नवंबर में एग्जाम देना है, बट जब हमारी रजिस्ट्रेशन ओपन होगी और लास्ट डेट ऑफ रजिस्ट्रेशन होगी, हम उस पॉइंट पर डिसाइड करेंगे कि हमें कौन से एग्जाम्स देने हैं। बट इट इज स्टार्ट विद योर प्रिपरेशन। So majority of you have already started with your preparation, but especially to all those who are only giving ACT, and they feel that I will just be giving ACT only, definitely you are lagging behind others. Definitely you are wasting time. So just focus on that. Now, more questions from your side. So Rishabh says 2 sessions and video lectures. So Rishabh, you are supposed to watch all the lectures. So just make sure that all the lectures, be it the recent as well as the old, you have to focus on both. Harshada says my laptop is not compatible for the assignments. Is there any other way? So Harshada, please talk for this to the technical team. We have the technical team aligned for handling all these issues. So definitely, if your laptop is not compatible, ऐसा कुछ होना नहीं चाहिए, because all the documents and PDFs are accessible on all the systems. Still, if there is any specific system, specific issue, the team is there for your help. They will guide you for the other alternative way to open your assignments. But do communicate all these things with the technical team. So guys, more questions from your side. Any other planning assistance that you require? So I hope this answers your question, Rishita. That yes, you should definitely plan other exams. And when it comes to planning of which exams, so CS1, CM1 and CB2 can be planned along with ACETs. Definitely CS1 तो बिल्कुल ही प्लान करना चाहिए, बिकॉज वो स्टैट्स है, और जब आप स्टैट्स की प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हो तो ऑल्टरनेटिवली आप एसेट की स्टैट्स के लिए तो बहुत ज्यादा प्रिपेयर हो जाते हो। 10 सितंबर तक वेट करने का हम लोग रेकमेंड नहीं करते हैं। इररिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ योर लेवल ऑफ प्रिपरेशन, वी ऑलवेज से कि अगर ज्यादा नहीं भी स्टार्ट करने अपने सब्जेक्ट्स तो डेफिनेटली CS1 तो आपको एसीईटी के साथ पिक करो। उसकी प्रिपरेशन आपकी साइमल्टेनियसली चलती रहेगी, एसीईटी की साइमल्टेनियसली चलती रहेगी, और सितंबर के बाद सोनली यू कैन फोकस ऑन एसी CS1 along with some other subject. So Savri is saying, how are we supposed to submit the assignments? You need to mail your assignments. So जैसे आपकी assignment due होगी, like your first assignment is due on 7th August, तो एक week पहले ही आपके पास notification आ जाएगी कि आपको assignment कैसे submit करनी है. They will guide you with the assignment mail ID as well. So you just have to mail that assignment on that ID. That's it. So Rohit is asking how to manage CM1 with ACET. Okay. So Rohit, along with ACET, if you're if you're giving CM1, तो basically हमें CM1 नवंबर के अंदर देना है और ACET हमारा सितंबर में है. As I said, 2 hours definitely on a daily basis should be given to ACET, but at the same time 2 hours should be given to CM1. आप अपना ACET का स्केड्यूल जो हमने स्केड्यूल शेयर किया है उस वैसा ही रखो. CM1 का स्केड्यूल आप उस हिसाब से अपना एडजस्ट कर सकते हो. If you're finding it difficult to move as per the time targets, it's completely fine. Just make sure that simultaneously आपकी CM1 का अपना रिवाइज शेड्यूल नवंबर तक के लिए रेडी कर लो, and just see कि are you able to match with that or not. The point is कि you should be adjusting your schedule till November, जिसमें आप CM1 के क्वेश्चन कंटेंट लेक्चर्स भी वॉच कर रहे हो और साथ में आप अपने CM1 के पास पेपर्स पे भी फोकस कर रहे हो. Rishita says the dates for ACT and the main exam unit tests are clashing. It's completely okay. अगर आपका कोई यूनिट टेस्ट किसी और सब्जेक्ट का ACT के टेस्ट के साथ क्लैश कर रहा है, वो हो सकता है, बिकॉज वीकेंड्स तो सेम ही है ना हमारे पास. बाकी के सब्जेक्ट्स के टेस्ट भी वीकेंड्स पे स्केड्यूल्ड है. तो वो आप टीम से हम लोग डिस्कस करके अपना टाइमिंग्स आप चेंज करवा लेना. डेट्स वही रहेंगी, बस टाइमिंग्स आप ऊपर नीचे करवा लेना, सो दैट यू कैन गिव मल्टीपल सब्जेक्ट्स टेस्ट एट द सेम टाइम. So we are flexible in this. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, so Riddhi says any tips to improve speed and accuracy under exam pressure? So yes, Riddhi, what you should do is see, uh, एग्जाम के अंदर इट्स नॉट अबाउट दैट वी आर नॉट एबल टू आई मीन वी आर नॉट एबल टू कंप्लीट द क्वेश्चंस. इफ वी नो द कंटेंट वेल ना, यू कैन इजिली मैनेज द क्वेश्चंस. और मैं आपको एडवाइस करूंगी कि मैथ्स और स्टैट्स आप अपना लास्ट के लिए रखना. सबसे पहले आप वो सेक्शन टारगेट करो जिसमें हम 100% मार्क्स अचीव कर सकते हैं. तो सबसे पहले वी शुड बी टारगेटिंग DI, देन वी शुड बी कमिंग टू लॉजिकल रीजनिंग सेक्शन, then to English section because English is subjective and it requires attention. Then we should be coming to stat section because उसमें जो स्पेसिफिक कंटेंट हम लोग स्टडी करते हैं वही स्पेसिफिक कंटेंट के आपसे क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं. एंड लास्टली यू शुड बी कमिंग टू योर मैथ सेक्शन एंड ट्राई टू व्हेन यू आर डूइंग योर सेल्फ स्टडी और व्हेन यू आर वाचिंग वीडियोस, स्पेशली आर पास्ट पेपर्स लेक्चर्स वीडियोस. जैसे जैसे हम वीडियो इज बेसिकली रिकॉर्डिंग ऑफ योर लाइव क्लास ओनली. तो जैसे हमने लाइव क्लास में ऑन द स्पॉट क्वेश्चन डिस्कशन के लिए टाइम देते हैं, आप अपनी वीडियो पॉज करो, same feel as if you are attending that session and try to do the questions and see are you able to match with the standard answers or are you able to match with the group answers, and then see कि कौन से एरिया में आपको ज्यादा स्ट्रगल हो रहा है और उसकी आप ज्यादा वीडियोस वॉच करो, उसकी ज्यादा असाइनमेंट सबमिट करो. दिस इज व्हाट यू शुड बी डूइंग. नेक्स्ट इज अंकित इज आस्किंग व्हेन टू रजिस्टर. अंकित, मैंने स्टार्टिंग में ही आपको मेंशन किया है कि 23 जुलाई से रजिस्ट्रेशन ओपन हो चुकी है. तो इट्स अप टू यू बेसिकली व्हेन यू हैव टू रजिस्टर. तो डिटेल्स आर देयर ऑन आई वेबसाइट विद रिस्पेक्ट टू रजिस्टरिंग. अनाउंसमेंट इज ऑलरेडी आउट और उसमें सारी डिटेल्स है दैट हाउ यू हैव टू क्रिएट योर लॉगिन आईडी एंड पासवर्ड, सो यू कैन रजिस्टर नाउ. Any other questions with respect to ACET August 2025 planning from you guys? Otherwise, I would feel that most of your doubts are answered and you should just be focusing on your questions preparation. So Riddhi is asking that doubt session. Yes, we will be having revision sessions as and when required. So you don't have to worry about that, Riddhi. ये पूरे schedule और हमारी preparation सब कुछ हमने किया हुआ है. So as and when it is scheduled, you will be getting notification. Just make sure that you have saved a number. So Rishita is saying CS1, CB1 and ASET manageable. Definitely it is manageable. Even if you are in college, it is easily manageable. 2 hours to ASET on a daily basis, 1 hour to CS1 and half hour to 40 minutes to CB1 on a daily basis. If you give, you can easily manage till November 2025. Kashish, please keep your mic on mute. Guys, do make sure that your mic is on mute. It disturbs other students too, and whatever doubts that you have, feel free to put it on the chat section. Any other thing that you guys want to discuss before we wrap up for the day? I hope the strategy is clear to everyone. The schedule is clear to everyone. So, yes, Kashish, as and when the live session will be there, automatically the video lectures will be there. जो भी अभी lectures हैं, basically जो भी last diet के lectures हुए हैं, we have recorded those. So everything is updated. We will be having some sessions where we are discussing the latest questions as well. So those will be uploaded as and when the session takes place. Any more questions? Otherwise, we are good for the day. And I would recommend each and every one of you to log into your portal, access the schedule, access all other documents and study material that has been shared with you, and start with your videos. Or randomly, कोई भी video watch नहीं करना है. Make sure that you are sticking to the targets. Okay, then, if there are no questions, then that's it for the day from my side. All the best to everyone. We will be meeting soon with some questions discussion of the latest past paper past papers. Plus, as and when the test is there is no relaxation as I communicated. Just make sure that irrespective of whether you have opted for the videos or live, you are attempting your test, irrespective of your level of preparation, and just see where you are lagging upon so that you're not repeating the same mistakes in your main exam. Okay, guys, if there are no questions, that's it for the day from my side. Thank you, everyone.